Hi everybody. So your week 5 paper is your formal analysis. You are finally to doing your full formal analysis. And so this is submission 1. You'll also have a submission 2 for your formal analysis. So a few things to keep in mind for your formal analysis is your formal description is really the base to start your entire formal analysis. So really your formal description should be integrated into this formal analysis. So you weren't supposed to analyze in the formal description, now you can analyze. So when you're discussing something like light, you're going to include your description of the use of light in the composition, and now you should analyze how the use of light affects the overall effect of the piece. So really you should be using that formal description to really launch off your formal analysis, really analyzing each of those pieces of that composition that creates the overall effect. I also expect there to be some cultural analysis, historical and art historical analysis in the piece. So don't just talk about the composition itself, but talk about it in the context of the period that it comes from. And you can really start with Stock's Bad for that. But also, I would encourage you to do some outside research as well to really see what scholars are saying about the piece. Why is, if it's a piece of Virgin Mary and Jesus, why is Virgin Mary and Jesus being shown in this piece? What is the emotional effect of the piece? Because many times there was specific emotions conveyed through the Virgin Mary and Jesus that were very indicative of the time. So it was like, well, this shows this part of a religious movement or something along those lines. Sorry, very hypothetical example there. But discuss it in its art historical and cultural analysis. So in the same way that you very much did with your reading response, talk about how this connects to the overall period. Why is the subject being shown in this piece? Well, that usually lies in the culture that it comes from. Why is it being shown in the way it is? Well, that usually lies in the period that it comes from. So really talking about the piece, talking about the different aspects of it and how they all contribute to the overall effect, but also analyzing why certain subject material is being presented in this piece and how it fits into the larger scheme. So remember that this paper should be longer than previous papers. It's supposed to be 4 to 6 pages with the same formatting requirements you've had in the past. Make sure you're doing your citations, so those in-text citations, your bibliography, and definitely make sure you have at least one image of the piece and that you label it with a figure number and have the appropriate captioning for that piece. I look forward to seeing all of your formal analyses. Let me know if you have any questions. Definitely keep discussing. You guys are doing a great job. Bye.